Okay, let's understand the question what exactly it is given. In this here, the matrix shows the cost in euros per thousand words. So remember that if we calculate something for the thousand, then suppose for thousand words it is, for example, 400 euros. These are the words. Okay, thousand words. For that, it is cost in euros. Translating the appliance instruction manual, right? This one it is 400 euros. For example, if they want to translate only 500, by that time it would be how the 500 I found here, 1000 divided by 2, which makes, so similarly 400 divided by 2, which is 200. 200 euros. Suppose if it is increased from 1000 to 2000, 3000, for example, how I am getting 3000? 3 times 1000. So the same sense here, 3 times 400, which makes 1200. So like that, if the number of words are increasing, the proportionate increment should be there in euros also, or translation cost, translating the instruction manual. Like I believe that you have the instruction manual of your calculator, and that one multiple languages were given. So translating from one language to another language, it is talking about that. Okay, come back to the problem here. Here, matrix shows the cost in euros per thousand words of translating the appliance instruction manual between the 8 languages. What are the name of the language we don't know, but it is giving up about 8 languages. Those are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, up to this it is given. So from translating the same from language to itself, it is not necessary. So similarly, B to B, no need to translation. C to C, no need to translation. D to D, no need to translation. E to E, no need to translation. F to F, G to G, H to H, no translations required. So that's it. They'll intentionally left with the blank. Now from A to E, it is not required for us. From A to G, it is not required. Similarly, E to A, is it given? No. So it is correct. So A language to E language, it is not required to translate. A language to G language also not required to translate. Similarly, E language to A language, it's not required to translate. Similarly, here D language to D language to C and C language to D. C language to D and D language to C, it is also not required. So like that. So these were the not required. Okay. Now back to now. So using the Prim's algorithm. Prim's algorithm is suppose if I eliminate one particular row and if I'm moving to the next particular row or next particular column, in these two I'm checking overall, not in the particular where we are working. We don't go that. We will touch each and every. So using the Prim's algorithm, starting the language from the D. So I need to start from here. I need to start from the here. Find the cost of translating instruction value of 3000 words. In the beginning it is given only 1000 words. Now it is multiple 3 number of times. That means whatever the euros that you find, you need to multiply with 4. You need to multiply with 3. That makes sense here. Okay, next draw the minimum spanning tree. How that minimum spanning tree look like? Next, a manual is written a manual written in language E needs to be translated to into G. So from E to G, it is given clearly that E to G, it is 159 euros. Or here also I can see that E to G, 159 euros. So the table shows that cost is 159 euros. This is about 1000 words. So 1000 words. Translate from language E to G. Now here we require to translate from E to G. Give the reason why it might be decided not to translate directly from E to G. Suppose from E to G, if we translate, it makes 159 euros. Suppose if I changed from E to some other language, from some other language to G, then do I find any difference? That I need to check here. Do I need to find any? I mean, any difference that I find, I need to check that. you may find clearly by using this minimum spanning tree or minimum cost spanning tree. Now it might be decided translate to directly. So this is the graph of the this is the table. As per the table, first it is asked to start at D. So I'm going to close. Uh, Let me make bit bigger. Okay, D row I'm closing completely. Now I need to check in the D column. In the D column, okay, in the D column, whichever the least number you need to identify that. 35, 113, 58, 71. So I believe that this is so leftover is leftover here 113, 58, 67, 151 leftover. Why I'm writing leftover? I'll you may get clarity later. So now from where to where I plotted where to where I need to try from D to A. Let it be D, let it be A somewhere here. A. So D to A, how much here? That is 35. Right. Now, once I identified that this is a smaller, that particular row you need to delete. So now I'm deleting A. In this process, what is happening here? It is even. Now I need to check here A column. In A column, I need to compare the smallest numbers. Undeleted means undeleted rows. 84, 53, 47, 42. Now check in this, which is a smaller one. So I believe that 42 is a smaller one. That 42. So 42 is available in H. Now I need to go to the H. So from H, where to where? I started at D. D to A I moved. From A, I catched in A column, I catch the H. Okay, A to H. The unit distance is 42. Now H also I need to cancel. This row, whichever we identify it is smaller, you need to delete that. Now H in H. In H, here 42 is over. H leftover is 48, 73, 52. So out of this, which is the smaller? Which is smaller? So 84, 53, 47. Okay, 47. Maybe 47 and here also this. Okay, only 47 is the least if I'm not wrong. That too in the same. So whenever I'm finding the same element in the same, I mean, already this A is completed, but I find that smaller in A only. That means then I need to try from there as a branch. Which one is this? 47. 47 is F. AF. AF it is 47. Okay. Now I need to cancel this particular column. I need to search for F. In F. So in this, whatever that we utilized, you need to cancel that. Already I utilized 47 and 42. So 35 it is already utilized. That's the reason I didn't mention that. Now in this 42 it is utilized. Remaining is not update. I mean not considered. Okay. Now I was at this 47 is done. So 47 is at F. So F column I need to check. In F column, what are the leftovers? 61, 168. Only these two if I'm not wrong. Now in this you check which is the least one possible. Least one possible. I believe that 48 is the least if I'm not wrong. That 48 is E column. So E. Cancel that E. That to E from where? Only H to E. In H column, H to E. The value would be H to E. It is 48. Okay. Now, so far 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this 35 is in the beginning. So that's the reason 1 will be less. And now I'm at, I cancel E. So I need to search in the E row. So E column. I need to search in the E column. In E column, again list out all the undeleted entries. 142 is 1 and 159. Only these two are undeleted if I'm not wrong. 159, 142. Now check which is the smaller among these now. Here 53, 84, 58, 61. So I believe that 53 is a smaller. That 53 is here at C. That means in A, again one more branch I find here, C. That too the distance here 53 means expense. 53 euros translating from the A to C language, or language A to language C language. So C I utilized means I need to cancel this particular row and search in the same in C column. Now once again list all unutilized or uncircled or undeleted 71 and 59. Now which one would be the smaller in the remaining? I believe that 58 is one I could see here. 58. So sorry, 52 is also I have. Any other below that? 84, 53, because this you need to work out very carefully. I believe that this 52 is only the one. The 52 is second value in H. Second value in H is G. From H, G, the value would be 52. The value would be 52. Now I need to cancel the element which contains this G. Right. Now I need to search in G. In G, what are the undeleted one? Only 75 if I'm not wrong. Only 75. So whichever that we used already, we encircle so that leftover can be identified easily. Okay. Currently I'm at 40, so at 52 I was. And 52 that too, it is G. In G 75. Now, which is the smaller among this? 84, 71 is 59. 59 and anything. Oh, see, in this 84 it is not at utilized. 47, okay, 71, 59. In this 35, 113 is not utilized. 58 it is already utilized crossed, and 151, 151 it is also crossed, because you need to ensure this 142 is not at cross. 159 also crossed, and here 61 is not utilized. 168 is also utilized, so that I can easily identify which is the remaining element here. So 75 is not crossed. Here 73 is not crossed. Right. Now in this I need to check which is the smaller one. Currently I'm at G, right? At G only 75 here. Any value which is less than 75, 59 here I could see. 59 I could see here. So 59 is in C. Oh, that is also utilized at G. G cancellation. So now which is here? 84, 71, 113, 67, 61. 61 may be the smaller one if I'm not wrong out of this utilization. 61. 61 is at B. From where here? At F. Do I have F? Right. In F column, the second number. F column, second number. Which one here? 61. F column, 61. It is B units. It is B units. Okay. Now I need to delete this particular. 84 is over. Or simply, whichever is left over in this, it is not necessary to check here. You may check here. And here, almost all are utilized. No. And here, 61. Where was F? B. Okay. B, just now I cancelled. And B column, anything is left over? I don't think so that. How do I come to know that? F2B. F2B. In F column, 61 is left over. 61 is in the B column. So cancel this particular row. And in B column, I am searching. I couldn't see anything here. Now, which is the smaller here? 84, 71. Anything apart from that? 71 is the smaller if I'm not wrong. Oh, 71 also utilized. Now, which is smaller? 113 also utilized. Just you may check like this. No, nothing. Almost all are utilized. Nothing. Utilized. 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 All the languages were utilized. So now how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 languages. Okay. So now, so this is one. If it is asked to construct a minimum spanning tree, this would be my minimum spanning tree. As per the textbook, it is given like this. As per the textbook, it is given like this. Okay. Maybe something is up or something below, it doesn't make any difference. So here D to A, it is 35 units, and A to F, it is 47 unit. From F to B I have another, and A to C I have separately, A to H I have separate, from H to G, from H to E, H to E. Okay, so this is I think use now for 1000 words from D to other languages. From D to other languages, what is the total cost? Let me check here. So the total cost here 35. Okay. Okay. So this here 35 plus 47 plus 61 plus 53 plus 42 plus 52 plus 48. This is 338. This is for 1000 words translation. For 1000 words translation, the cost would be, for 1000 words translation, the cost would be 338. But my requirement is 3000 words. So here 3000 words. In 3000 words, so that means times 3. Answer would be 1014. Answer would be, for the first question, 1014. For this 1014. Since for reason for 1000 words, it is 338 euros. So since it is hiked to 3 times, then this hiked to be 3 times. This is what. Now first question. Second question, draw your minimum cost spanning tree. That is also be drawn. And a manual shown that the language E needs to be, okay, from, see this here. E to G it is 159 as per the diagram. As per the given E to G. E to G it is 159, or even in this way you may go 159. It doesn't make any difference. But from this diagram, E to G, from E to G, I do not, I cannot go directly because it may cost more. So I can write here E to H, then H to G I can translate. So with that, what the possibility here? It is 48, it is 52. Altogether from E to G, I may translate within 1000, sorry, within 100 euros. Whereas as per the table, it is 115. So what I can write here? It might be decided not to translate directly. The reason is, directly if I translate, that would be the 1000, that would be the 159. If I come from E to H and H to G, it is 100 euros. That makes, it might be decided to translate directly. It might be translated directly. So it might be decided to translate it directly. Give me a minute. Okay. And this is solutions of the given. Okay. See that here. Cost is 1014. How it is? We come across that it is cheaper to translate from E to H, from H to G. That is also which we have seen. The direct translation is likely to be more accurate than the translation via another language. So translating from one language to another language, sometimes it may lose its intensity or intonation or inner feelings. So that's the reason for this question. It might be decided to translate directly, means directly translation without which may not makes any mistakes, which or minimizes the mistakes. So that's the reason we advise you that decided to translate directly. This is what the solution is. Hope it is understood.